Finally got another copy of Kaiju number 8, Volume 2. If you missed my video on the damaged manga and how it happened and all that, I posted a video about a month ago on how some of my manga got damaged and how I damage my manga sometimes by accident. And this was one of them. I had bought it brand new when it first came out. I think now they're up to volume 4. But when it first came out, I had bought it, and I think no, I remember. I took it to the beach and I put it on my cart, got dried off with my towel, and I threw my towel on top of my cart, which incidentally fell on top of my volume 2 and just crinkled all it up because it got completely wet. So got a new one, fresh, a little crisp, nice to it. The old one probably gonna be in the trash very soon. I don't have it with me, but you guys can see that video and see how bad it got. So before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will be doing more manga reviews and more, controlled videos now that the first impression videos are all done. I'm going to be doing, again, back to my kind of regular schedule. So make sure you keep up with all that and make sure you like and subscribe because I am trying to reach 5K and I need your help. So make sure you are subscribing. So, Kaiju number 8 is by Viz Media, Shonen Jump. You can actually find the whole entire series on Shonen Jump online. But personally, I like the heart of just having a book in my hand. So, um, I did do the first volume, but by request on one of you guys that follows me, and I'm doing this the second volume because I myself just fell in love with it. So personally, I thought it was a good pick, and yeah, here am I now. So we'll follow the story of Hibino Kafta, who is not the guy in the cover. He himself is the main character who can transform into a kaiju, um, and he wants to be part of the defense force, where his childhood friend Mina is now like the top honcho. Well, at the beginning of this volume, they are finishing up their exam, and one of the characters who's very strong, sh- uh, Hikoru, she's kind of like a young prodigy girl. She knows his secret now, but keeps it silent because he saves her in the long run. So they essentially recover and they get thanks from all these leaders because he saved a bunch of people, but they don't know how he did. We also find out at the beginning of the volume that there is someone within the cleanup crew that he was part of that is infiltrating as a human, but is actually a kaiju. Um, most of the characters, main characters that we saw in the first volume, get into the defense force. Hibino Kafka kind of gets in the force, but not really. He's like in the lowest rank, and essentially one of the vice captains, Hoshina, he vouches for him and says, I'll take him under my wing, and I'll make sure that he is doing what he's supposed to. And this guy obviously is very suspicious of him. Is this guy right here? He's suspicious of him. He's keeping a close eye on him because the incident that happened, out of a sudden his vitals went completely away, and out of a sudden he shows up with a bunch of people that he saved, and his vitals are back to normal. So there's something strange, and he's trying to basically figure it out. They eventually go and fight some monsters, and you guys can see that there. They do fight some monsters and or some kaiju's, and they defeat them. And this is kind of like the start of the, I guess, next big moment because while they're doing that, we have two of our characters, and they're kind of our side characters. Kafka's friend that kind of went with him into the force, Reno Ichikawa, who's basically also a young prodigy, not as good as Kikoru, but pretty good as well. He basically gets stuck fighting this kaiju who is intelligent. Again, he had infiltrated into the sweepers, and now he is basically attacking these humans. Now him, and then Iharu, which is another side character. he shows up to kind of help Kikoru in the fight, and they kind of have this like rivalry that's not really outspoken, but both of them kind of try their best to be better than each other. Um, Ichikawa mainly so that he can help Hibino hide his secret, but uh, Iharu just wants to go beyond Ichikawa. So they kind of both end up fighting this monster, and you guys can see some of the scenes there. This monster is intelligent and can actually hurt him, and basically knocks both of them down to where they cannot stand up on their own. Um, we do get the end of the scene where our Kaiju number 8, Kafka, he transforms, he goes and saves his friend. He notices that he's missing, so he goes and saves Reno, and we get that little nice scene here at the end. And that's really it. He shows up to the battle where when Reno and Iharu are both basically about to die. So he does knock off the head off the body of the other kaiju, but um, you can tell the other kaiju is still alive. So battle's going to continue. We're going to see what happens in the next volume, volume 3, which I did buy already. So I'm excited to showcase that one to you guys as well. But for now, we're on a wait to see what happens next. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. And if you guys have other suggestions of what I should be reviewing, then let me know in the comment section. I do like to review not just what I like, but what you guys want to hear about. So I have light novels coming in. I have this one and another one that I reviewed not so long ago today. So make sure you guys catch up to everything that I'm posting. It's quite a bit of stuff. And see you guys later, like always. Don't be strangers. See you guys.